I've always loved the northern lights, the aurora borealis. It's the universe's greatest magic show, a silent, shimmering curtain of green and purple fire dancing in the sky. For most of history, we thought it was spirits, or gods, or dragons. We were wrong. It's just physics. It's the sign of a battle, a silent, perpetual, planet-spanning war. Up there, 60 miles above our heads, our planet's magnetic field is fighting a never-ending battle against the sun. The sun is constantly trying to kill us, firing a relentless stream of charged particles at us called the solar wind, and our magnetic field is our silent, invisible superhero, our guardian angel, catching those bullets for us. The aurora is its victory lap. So, being a genius, a condition we've previously established is terminal, I looked at this cosmic superhero and thought, I can turn that into a business. The idea was simple, elegant, and monumentally arrogant. We wanted to solve the energy crisis forever. Why build solar panels to catch the sun's leftovers when we could tap directly into the source? Not the sun itself, but the engine that protects us from it. We decided to harness the power of the Earth's magnetic field. We built the Geo-Core tap, a series of massive underground installations at the North and South poles designed to draw energy directly from the planet's molten dynamo. It worked. It worked so well, it was terrifying. We generated more clean, limitless energy than we knew what to do with. Electricity became free. We had solved climate change, energy poverty, and the eternal question of who pays the utility bill. We were heroes. We were about to win the Nobel Prize for plugging in the world's biggest extension cord. We were so busy planning our victory parade, we didn't notice the first casualties of our success. It started with the birds. Pigeons in New York, sparrows in London, albatrosses over the Pacific. They just stopped. They stopped flying, stopped navigating. They would just circle in confused, pathetic loops until they fell out of the sky from exhaustion. Then came the whales. Mass beachings on every continent. Sea turtles, salmon, even ants. Any creature that used the Earth's magnetic field for navigation was now hopelessly, utterly lost. Our planet's internal compass was gone. We had tapped into the dynamo so hard, we hadn't just weakened the magnetic field, we had short-circuited it. We had turned off our planetary force field. The silent war in the sky was over, and we had just surrendered unconditionally. The first sign for humanity wasn't the birds, it was our phones. One by one, the world's satellite constellations began to die. The solar wind, no longer deflected by the magnetic field, was sandblasting our orbital infrastructure into junk. GPS, television, global communications, gone. We were thrown back into a technological dark age in the span of a single afternoon. But that was just the inconvenience. The real horror was what came next. Our friend, the stickman physicist, would explain that our atmosphere is like a precious leaky balloon in a hurricane. The only thing holding it together is gravity. And the only thing protecting it from the hurricane of the solar wind was the magnetic field. Now it was gone. The solar wind, a stream of particles moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour, began to do to our atmosphere what a sandblaster does to paint. It was a slow, patient, and brutally effective process called atmospheric stripping. We didn't see it at first, but then we noticed the sky was changing color. The deep, rich blue was fading, day by day, into a pale, sickly, thin cyan. The air was literally getting thinner. Mountain climbers were the first to suffocate. Then people in high-altitude cities. The death zone was slowly, silently creeping down to sea level. And with the thinning of our atmospheric shield came the radiation,
cosmic rays from deep space and a torrent of solar radiation began to bombard the surface. Sunburns started happening in minutes, then seconds. Cancer wasn't a risk anymore, it was a mathematical certainty. Going outside for a walk became a game of Russian roulette with the cosmos. We were being suffocated and irradiated simultaneously. But the universe wasn't done with us. It had saved the most beautiful, most terrifying punchline for last. What happens to a liquid in a vacuum? It boils. As the atmospheric pressure continued to drop, we reached a critical point, called the Armstrong limit, the point where water can no longer remain a liquid at the temperature of the human body. And then it happened. The oceans began to boil. Not from heat, from the lack of pressure. It was a cold boil, a silent, global, effervescent catastrophe. The entire surface of every ocean, every lake, and every river on Earth began to churn and evaporate, shrouding the planet in a thick, permanent, suffocating fog. I was in my bunker, the one I built with the profits from my free energy scheme. I watched the end of the world on my monitors, powered by the very machine that caused it all. I was safe. I was comfortable. I was the last man on Earth, the king of a dead, steaming, irradiated rock. And then one night, I saw it. Through the thick, soupy fog, there was a light in the sky. A faint, shimmering curtain of green and purple fire, the aurora. It was back. I almost cried with joy. Had the field regenerated? Had we been saved? The stickman physicist's final panicked message appeared on my screen before the network went down forever. It read, "The field isn't back, you idiot. That's not the solar wind being deflected. That's the solar wind hitting the last dregs of our atmosphere. That's not a shield. That's the color of our own air being burned away." I had always loved the northern lights. I thought they were the most beautiful thing in the universe, a symbol of our planet's silent strength. I just wanted to share that power with the world. And now I get to watch them forever. A permanent, beautiful, global funeral pyre. The last silent, shimmering scream of a dying world. It's beautiful. I just wish I could turn it off.